name's Paul Jordan from Motherwell. I'm a primary teacher and I'm very proud of Scotland's education system. You mentioned free education in universities for our children. What do we do when maybe children, or parents of children down in England or Wales who realise or recognise the strength of the Scottish education system, if they want to send their kids to our universities, are we going to charge them, or are we going to allow them and possibly lose a place to a young Scottish child? What happens in that position?
Did you say Stephen?
Paul,
sorry, Paul. Paul, in an independent Scotland, and I do want to address one other point, you have reminded me of something. But in an independent Scotland, England will be an independent England. And by the way, I hope they're good neighbours. I've got loads of good pals in Liverpool, Newcastle, a lot of good working class folk. I don't think we're abandoning England. I don't think we're abandoning English working class. I think we're leading the English working class. Because I think what we're going to do here in Scotland is we're going to show the working class of England that there is an alternative to the neoliberal claptrap of the Tories and the right wing of the Labour Party. We're going to show them that there is such a thing as public services and public ownership, and it is something to be valued and expanded. And I think over a number of years the English working class, because they're a giant that's sleeping right now, they're going to look up and say, hey, if the jocks can do it, so can we. So we're not abandoning the English working class, we're leading the English working class. But in an independent Scotland, if children are coming from England or any other country to Scottish universities, they will have to pay the fees that other European Union countries have to pay. That's the reality. Our kids won't have to pay because we are keeping free education. That's the reality. I've got to say, sorry to take the liberty here, but I want to tell this quick story. I didn't get, no, I should have told it earlier. But it's about a vision for education. When I was an MSP, I got invited to Fettes College to speak. Now, some of you might have heard of Fettes. Some of you here in Wishaw might have been at Fettes. I don't know. If you've got a spare 25 grand and you've managed to get in there, I get invited along. I felt like the circus act, you know, the elephant man, you know, bring in this wide-eyed radical for the middle class and ruling class wains, you know. And I got brought into the hall, 250 packed, and they were very polite. They sat and listened to me. And then this one wee chap put his horn in the air and he said, Mr. Sheridan, isn't it the case in your independent socialist Scotland that you're going to close down Fettes College? And I said, well, son, I've just spoken to your tutor and he's informed me that you've got a choice of 44 different curriculum subjects, any language you want, any science subject you want, that you've got class sizes of 15, that you've got individual tutors, and that you've got playing in sports fields that would be the envy of a Premiership football team. In an independent socialist Scotland, I don't want to close down Fettes College. I want to open up Fettes College to all of Fettes Scotland. That's the reality. I think, Paul, you probably as a teacher share my vision that in an independent Scotland we stop looking down south and we stop accepting class sizes of 33 and 34 and we start looking over at Norway and Sweden and Denmark at class sizes of 15 and 20.